Hi ladies! Welcome back to my channel, Journey After 60, where elegance, wisdom, and confidence bloom. Have you ever felt like your hair just isn't enhancing your beauty the way it used to? Even with flawless skin and a perfect touch of makeup, the wrong hair color can add up to 10 years to your appearance without you even realizing it. That's why in today's video, I'm sharing 6 hair colors that can instantly make you look older, and chances are, you've probably worn at least one of them. And I promise, the last one will surprise you. It's a shade many women still believe makes them look younger, but in reality, it quietly dulls their natural radiance. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss another tip on looking elegant, confident, and beautifully yourself at every age. Alright, now let's move on to the first hair color mistake. One that I'm willing to bet you've tried at least once in your life. Number 1. Neglected gray hair. There's a big difference between letting your gray hair grow naturally and wearing gray hair with intention. Many women over 60 see going natural as a symbol of acceptance, freedom, and authenticity. And it absolutely can be, when done deliberately and with care. But when we simply stop coloring our hair and do nothing else, the result is often dull, yellowish, shapeless hair that doesn't say, "I'm embracing myself," but rather, "I've given up." And trust me, my dear, that difference can be seen from across the street. When gray hair is neglected, it drains light from your face, accentuates dark circles, hardens expressions, and can even make the healthiest skin look tired. It becomes like a soft fog that mutes your natural beauty. No haircut, no matter how flattering, can save a color that looks unkempt. The biggest misconception many women have is thinking that embracing gray means doing nothing at all. In reality, gray hair requires more care than any other shade. And when it's done right, no one embodies that better than Helen Mirren, a woman who turned silver hair into a timeless symbol of style. Her hair doesn't look like surrender. It looks like a statement. It's luminous, softly voluminous, full of texture and vitality. The cut is always precise, and the cool silver tone stays pristine thanks to purple toning products that neutralize brassiness. Well-maintained gray hair can soften facial lines, highlight your features, and radiate confidence, no filter needed. With the right care routine, your hair can look beautifully bright and almost icy white, or softly blended with natural silver balayage, as long as it stays hydrated and nourished. Investing in the right color care products isn't just maintenance, it's the key to elevating your entire look. There's also something deeply empowering about making peace with time without giving up beauty. It's not about trying to look younger, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. Because style has no age, but it does have attitude. Neglected gray doesn't speak of wisdom, it speaks of indifference. Refined, intentional gray, on the other hand, says elegantly, "I've lived, I've learned, and now I shine in my true tone." An elegant woman isn't afraid of aging. She isn't afraid of change. And as long as her hair is cared for, a well-toned silver or blended gray can become one of the most beautiful, empowering colors she'll ever wear. As you can see, not every natural choice truly enhances your beauty sometimes. What we neglect is what ages us the most. But even a color that feels safe can quietly have the same effect if it lacks depth. Number 2. Flat browns. Many women over 60 gravitate toward brown hair because it feels safe. It's practical, low maintenance, easy to match with everyday style, and often seen as natural. But there's one small problem. When the shade is too flat or lacks dimension, it can wash out your face and leave you looking dull sometimes before the day even begins. Hair frames the face. When that frame is flat, dark, and motionless, your features can look harsh, your eyes may lose their sparkle, your skin can appear sallow, and fine lines tend to stand out more. That's why a plain brown, no matter how natural, may actually work against your beauty, rather than enhancing it. The issue isn't the color brown itself, but the lack of depth and light. A thoughtfully done brown shade enhanced with soft highlights, lowlights, or subtle tonal variations can bring the hair to life, illuminate your complexion, and instantly create a more radiant, youthful appearance. Techniques like balayage or soft baby lights around the face are fantastic options. They add the illusion of movement and light, softening the overall effect and creating a youthful glow without looking artificial or flashy. The key is intentionality and restraint. A bit of brightness, a bit of shadow, all working together in a way that's refined and elegant. So, if you choose to go brown, choose it wisely. Ask your stylist for tonal richness, movement, and light around the face. Let your hair reflect light, lift your features, and support the vibrancy of who you are now. Because a woman who welcomes light into her hair is often the one who's fully ready to shine beautifully and unapologetically in her 60s and beyond. Sometimes the colors we think will enhance us end up doing the opposite, and the next hue might just catch you off guard with the effect it has on mature skin. Number 3. Faded orange-tinged red hair. There's no denying that shades of red, copper, and fiery orange have a bold, captivating allure. These tones can make you feel fearless, vibrant, and unforgettable. But without regular maintenance, these vivid colors are among the fastest to fade, often morphing into dull, brassy tones that work against your natural beauty instead of enhancing it. Over time, oxidized red hair can lose its richness and shift toward a flat, rusty orange or yellow bronze hue. This is especially problematic for women over 60, with cool or neutral undertones, as faded red can clash with the skin, exaggerate fine lines, and drain warmth from your features. Instead of enhancing your glow, the wrong red can make your face appear tired, shadowed, or out of balance. Faded copper tones also have a way of spotlighting every tiny imperfection in the skin. Rather than adding dimension or elegance, they create the visual equivalent of wearing a worn-out, overexposed photo right on your head. This is why red tones demand discipline and intention. The right shade, properly maintained, can be powerful and flattering, but when left to fade, it can quickly become unflattering and outdated. That doesn't mean red is off-limits, far from it. In fact, cool or neutral reds like burgundy, auburn, or rich mahogany can be stunning on mature women. These hues add warmth without brashness, elegance without effort. They softly enhance your natural complexion, lift your features, and offer depth and sophistication. These reds don't scream for attention, they whisper confidence. The key is choosing a red that reflects your energy today, not the one you wore decades ago. Look for tones that illuminate your eyes, balance your skin, and reflect the strength and wisdom in your expression. A great hair color doesn't overpower you, it supports your presence. It amplifies the confidence you already carry and lets your style speak in a voice that's calm, assured, and deeply radiant. What about you? Have you experimented with shades of red? What worked and what didn't? Share your experience in the comments below. Your advice might be just what another woman needs to make the switch and shine beautifully in her own skin. Just when you think a bold color has it all figured out, it can quietly age you, and the next shade is a favorite for its light, radiant appeal. But appearances can be deceiving. Number 4. Platinum or very light blondes. Few hair colors are as misunderstood or as tempting as platinum or ultralight blondes. For decades, We've been told that blonde hair softens features, brightens the face, and creates a youthful glow. And while that can be true, not all blondes are created equal, especially after 50 or 60. There's a very fine line between radiant and rigid, and without careful attention, it's easy to cross that line. The core issue lies in depth and tone. Platinum blonde that's too icy or flat can create a harsh contrast against mature skin, particularly as our natural complexion shifts with age. When not maintained properly, light blonde hair is prone to oxidizing, turning dull, brassy, or ashy. This can drain the face of warmth and make even the healthiest skin appear tired, gray, or washed out. And no, this isn't the graceful, silver-gray glow we admire in natural gray hair. It's blonde that works against you. Another concern is the high-maintenance reality of very light blonde hair. It requires constant upkeep, regular toning, and specialty products to preserve brightness without causing damage or dryness. A few missed appointments or skipped treatments, and your hair can quickly lose its luster and look worn or neglected. But if you love blonde, and many of us do, you don't have to give it up. The key is choosing a shade that works with your complexion, not against it. Warm blondes with dimension and depth are far more flattering on mature skin. Instead of flat, icy tones, look for buttery blondes, golden hues, or soft honey highlights. These tones add glow to the skin, soften facial features, and harmonize with your natural brow color. One beautiful choice is honey blonde. It's warm, luminous, and forgiving as it grows out. It catches the light like sunrise on your skin, and unlike platinum, it doesn't demand constant salon visits. Another elegant option is champagne blonde, a soft, beige-toned blonde that still feels refined and luxurious without being too cool or stark. In truth, warm blondes are a mature woman's best friend. They don't compete with your skin tone, they enhance it. They don't exaggerate features, they balance and highlight them. For women over 50, a well-chosen blonde isn't just a fashion choice, it's an act of self-care. So if blonde is your color, wear it wisely. Ask your colorist to add warmth at the roots. Blend in golden or caramel highlights, and avoid bleaching the entire head with a flat, cool tone. Think light, not bleach. Choose a blonde that reflects your strength, softness, and style today, not one borrowed from the past. Because when the blonde is right, you don't just reflect the light, you reflect wisdom, confidence, and beauty that doesn't need anyone's permission. Blondes may brighten the face, but when the light isn't balanced, even the chicest shades can backfire, which brings up to hair colors that risk washing out your natural radiance. Number 5. Ashy tones without balance. Ash tones like ash blonde, ash brown, or smoky gray are often seen as chic, subtle, and modern. And for women over 60, these cooler shades can create a sophisticated look. But without the right balance, ashy hair colors can easily backfire. The problem isn't the tone itself, it's the lack of warmth and contrast. Ashy shades tend to wash out the complexion, especially mature skin that may have lost some of its natural vibrancy. When there's no warmth to counterbalance the coolness, the hair can make your face look pale, tired, or even dull. Instead of enhancing your elegance, it can create a flat, muted effect that adds years to your look. Even worse, all-over ashy tones without depth or shine can make hair appear dry and lifeless. And when the hair lacks reflection, your features, like your eyes, skin tone, and smile, can lose their natural glow. But don't worry, you don't have to avoid cool tones altogether. The key is balance. Consider adding soft, face-framing highlights in beige or golden tones, or a champagne gloss to give the hair dimension and light. These subtle additions can instantly lift your skin tone, add warmth to your features, and bring your entire look back to life. Ash tones can be elegant, but they should never overpower your presence. The right hair color should enhance your natural glow, not fade it. A touch of warmth, a bit of dimension, and a healthy shine can turn a flat ash into a sophisticated, youthful finish. Because at this stage in life, your color should reflect who you are: vibrant, balanced, and beautifully intentional. Have you ever tried ashy tones? If so, did they enhance your features or leave your complexion looking flat? Save this video as a handy guide for your next color choice and share it with a friend who's exploring new hair shades. And now, we're about to explore the boldest, most popular, and most striking color of all, one that can be absolutely stunning, but unforgiving if worn without intention. Number 6. Jet black hair. Jet black hair may seem like a bold, timeless choice, sleek, dramatic, and effortlessly classic. But for women over 60, a flat, inky black shade can unintentionally add years to your appearance if it's not thoughtfully balanced with softness and depth. As we age, the natural contrast between our hair, skin, and facial features begins to change. Tones become more muted, skin may lose some of its elasticity, and strong lines can become more pronounced. In this context, solid black hair can appear too harsh, making fine lines, shadows, and dark under-eye areas stand out more prominently. Rather than enhancing your features, it can cast a shadow effect, flattening the face and dulling your natural glow. The real issue isn't that black hair is inherently aging, it's the lack of dimension that creates a rigid, overpowering look. A single tone black absorbs light instead of reflecting it, which removes the softness and movement that are key to a flattering, age-defying hairstyle. If you've always loved dark hair and want to keep the depth, the solution is to introduce subtle variation. Consider asking your colorist for soft brown lowlights, gentle warm undertones like espresso or chestnut, or even a subtle glossing treatment to add shine and lift. These small adjustments create the illusion of thickness, texture, and natural flow, bringing life back to your hair without giving up the richness of dark tones. Another elegant option is to gradually soften jet black into a dark chocolate brown or a cool espresso with warmer undertones near the face. These shades tend to complement mature skin better, creating harmony rather than contrast, and help bring a more open, approachable glow to your expression. Remember, your hair color should frame your face, not overshadow it. And in this season of life, confidence doesn't have to shout. It speaks through softness, balance, and intention. Jet black may be iconic, but the most iconic version of you is the one that shines through with ease, light, and grace. Ladies, as we've seen today, we've explored 6 hair colors that can unintentionally age you, and more importantly, how to choose shades that enhance your natural beauty instead. Hair color has the power to either brighten your face or dull your features. After 60, it's no longer about chasing trends or hiding who you are. It's about embracing tones that reflect your elegance, highlight your best features, and help you feel radiant from the inside out. Remember, your hair is the frame of your face. It should never overpower it, only elevate it. Whether it's letting go of overly dark tones, adding soft highlights to flat browns, or warming up harsh, ashy shades, just a few intentional changes can make a world of difference. You don't need bold or dramatic colors to look stunning. What you need is a shade that harmonizes with your skin tone, matches your energy, and mirrors your confidence at this beautiful stage of life. If you've made it this far, leave a comment saying, "I love my hair," so I know you're part of our radiant community of women who shine from within. What you've learned today is only the beginning. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more tips on style, beauty, and self-expression, all designed to help you feel effortlessly elegant at every age. Thank you so much for watching my video till now, and see you next time.